Is it me, or did we all know that Ravonna wasn't shit? Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is your girl Crow here speaking. And wow, I have to be quite honest. I just finished episode 4 of Loki. Now, mind you, a bitch was at work, okay? So sorry for the late delay, okay? Like, seriously, sorry for the late delay. That's why I just doubled up the videos. There was a lot going on with my job because I was getting some things done before my little vacation. Then also just as well too, my editor Carrie, her computer crashed. It was a lot going on, okay? We were all having a moment, okay? Plus the summer heat in Los Angeles ain't nothing to fucking joke with. I mean, of course we're not frying eggs on the sidewalk like in Arizona, or suffering without, central heat, central AC like you Texas. But still we're out here. So yeah, at the end of the day, let's get into season 4 Loki. Let's get into episode 4 Loki. So I have to say it like this. This episode was really good. It fucked me up in so many ways. And I can't keep things spoiler free. I suck at it. I'm gonna be quite honest. I suck at keeping shit spoiler free. Alright? I really do. And speaking of spoilers, just to let you know I'm spoiling something, if you hear a whirling sound, I'm letting your ass know it's an air conditioning. It is hot and sticky out in this shit zone that we call California. It is hot and sticky. If you are experiencing this, I am very sorry. So there's that. And then also too, we still got, niggas around here doing fireworks and shit. I mean, it's Los Angeles. What the fuck are you gonna do about it at this point? It's Los Angeles. Hell, people love firecrackers even when it's not 4th of July. So if you hear a big thing like I'm in a war zone, I'm letting you know it is not no. And mind you, it is also to the middle of the goddamn day too. So this is actually happening in the middle of the day. I don't know why people pop firecrackers big in the middle of the day. I really don't. But alright, let's dive into it. So we fast forward and go into a point where female Loki and male Loki are getting ready to die. And Lord Jesus, these goddamn bottom bunk bitches, I don't know what the fuck's going on with them. I really don't at this damn point. I really seriously do not. And at the same tone of it all, it just kind of cracks me up a little bit that how can I say it like this? It kind of cracks me up that they're dying at the same time, but then Loki is running around here talking about I got feelings and shit. I was just like, Lord Jesus, why did you just like, nigga, you only have six episodes. I mean, you only have 6 episodes. How are you falling in love with yourself? This is like some crazy ass narcissism shit that they try to make seem astonishingly deep. And mind you, I like that they had the attempt to try to make it seem like it's deep, but then it was just like, it fell kind of flat because it's like, nigga, you only known her for like 2 episodes before you trying to sit there and say I love you and shit. And I was like, child, oh my God, Loki does deserve love. I do believe in the god of mischief having and wanting and needing to have love, okay? I do. I really, really, really do. But it turns out this wasn't the case because Ravonna's bitch ass killed Loki and male Loki. And I'm just not about that shit right fucking now. I don't like her ass now. I just want to slap the natural out her hair right now because she just made me so fucking mad. Like, why did you kill him? And he was trying to confess his little feelings to female Loki and shit. I was just like, oh, really? I mean, of course it would have been pathetic because he only knew her for 2 episodes. And, he is falling in love with himself, like Mobius said. But it was kind of like, I still wanted to hear him say it. But I don't know why they did that to Tom. I hope he comes back or something. I don't know. I mean, I hope he comes back. Maybe. I kind of don't know. I mean, I guess. Shoot. But, you know, that my whole deal is I think it's going to be another thing where he reincarnates into another portion of the time zone. And it's going to be like some kind of infinite shit. We find out that the timekeepers are all robots and they ain't shit. They're pretty much like a, how do you call it? They're pretty much like a service bot call when you owe bills. So we found out that's what they were. Which, you know, somebody did hint to it at first, I believe. On the first episode, I can't remember. They hinted that the time creepers may not be real. It could have been Loki, because that seems like that's the only one who would say some shit like that. Like, they aren't really real. And then, the part that I really hated, though, and I have to say I hated, was fucking Mobius dying. I was like, really? Really? Y'all really did my boy Owen Wilson like that? I mean, all bruh wanted was the simple pleasures in life, which was his little jet ski or whatever little variant shit that he was doing. That's all he wanted was his little jet ski. At first I thought they was really skis, but that's all he wanted was his little jet ski. He didn't want to do nothing else, okay? And now they having a whole ass prison break. This prison break is the worst prison break I still have ever seen. I love this episode, but it's just like, I love this episode because I love Loki, because he's the god of mischief, but this episode was kind of bunk. I was just like, oh, cause like, I just couldn't, like, on certain parts I just couldn't. It was the falling in love part that kind of just aggravated me. It was the issue that they dispatched, Hunter B20 really fast. It was the fact that they dispatched Hunter B20 so fast, and it was just like, it would have been cool if they would have had Ravonna showed us that Ravonna was getting rid of Hunter B20, because it seemed like Hunter B20 was like this person that we knew that, you know, like there was like first 10 minutes of the episode, 5 to 10 minutes of the I believe it was what, episode 3, first 10 minutes of episode 3, episode 4, episode 3 or 2, it was about Hunter B20 to a certain extent, her getting captured, all the above. So I mean, to kind of like kill her off camera, she's not like really important, you know, but still it was kind of like, wow, that's crazy as fuck. And then Ravonna is just like trash a little bit, because like female Loki, she was like, or Sylvie was just kind of like, why the fuck, you know, I'm a kid, like, why the fuck would you take me from a time zone? I wasn't a fucking threat to you, or whatever. And then Ramona's like, I ain't gonna tell you. Like, man, I would have chopped off her fingers until she told me. I know that sounds brutal as fuck, but I'm just like, you're not really making me like crave the mystery all the way. Like, I don't know, because the reason why they're not making me crave the mystery is because Loki only has 6 episodes. So that's only 6 hours worth of television watching. I wish people would stop doing the Game of Thrones formula and just cramming everything into 6 fucking hours. Like an hour each. Stop. That formula didn't even work for them. So why are you trying to crack that formula? Like, this show definitely could have used 12 fucking episodes. Easily, off the bat. It could have used 12 episodes. It really could have. Okay, I'm just putting that out there. It's a good show, but like I said, episode 4 was kind of bunk to me. It was just like, it seemed all way too convenient that they, it just seemed all way too convenient that they were able to get out of that mess, and that they were able to find them within infinite destruction zones that they've been in. So it's just kind of like, I guess you found them. And the way that they found them was kind of crap a little bit, because they held hands and they were like, I love you. And I said, I think I love you. I think I love you. The world's ending and we're trapped here. And then they held hands, and then that's when they discovered that a spike in the timeline had fucking did what it needed to do. Just as well, I mean, wasn't the timeline kind of bombed? How the fuck did y'all repair that? What was going on? Did y'all have tape or something to fix this? Did y'all expand yourselves to, like, you know, fix the broken timeline? It seems like y'all are very short-staffed, to be quite honest with you. But that's just me. I don't know. I'm not that kind of bitch. I just don't know. But, like, it was a good episode. I don't know why they killed male Loki. I pray and hope that there's, like, some kind of weird-ass reincarnation or infinite Loki, and then maybe we get good Loki or some shit if he comes back. That's if he comes back. You know, we get some crazy kind of shit like that, but, like, I don't know necessarily if that's going to be the case. And if they decided to go female Loki, I personally wouldn't mind, but it seems like female Loki's purpose or her intentions of what she was going to do, it just fall kind of moot at this point. Because she wanted to meet the timekeepers. We found out, like I said, we found out that the timekeepers are nothing but an automatic voice call. I mean, we find that shit out. We find out that Ravonna ain't shit. And we still don't know who's pulling the strings. So they're pretty much putting all their eggs in one basket to find out who's the one pulling the strings to this whole timekeepers, this whole TVA business. Who's the one doing it, really, to be quite honest. And, I don't know, something tells me it might be some Doctor Strange shit where he manipulates minds or something, or some vision shit. I don't know. Well, I really don't know. Maybe, think of a mind person who does mind. Maybe Jean Grey. I don't give a damn. I mean, let's just think for a second, like, who would manipulate it? I mean, Loki literally hates every damn body, and everybody pretty much literally hates Loki at this damn point. So I don't think we're getting anywhere, and we have a long subject listing of people. But, you know, male Loki dying or getting vaporized or pruned or whatever you want to call it, it's kind of like, oh, crap. You know, it's like, really? But I don't know. I really don't know what's going on, but I still need to talk about my baby B-15, Hunter B-Fitz motherfucking teen, Queen Wumni, Queen Ruby, Queen Bad Bitch, Queen the baddest bitch alive, Queen, I don't know, man, just Queen Enigma in essence and beauty motherfucking Wumni. Let's talk about this whole situation. I love when they were in the rain. I'm sorry. And she's just crying. And you can just see it on her little face. Like, I had a life before this. I was happy. And when she said that shit, I was like, Christina and Ruby? I was like, in my mind, I was like, Christina and Ruby? It's like, that, you were happy, huh? Even though technically you were in the 1950s and there was racism. But, I mean, you can literally fucking connect this shit. And I can literally see all the AO3s and all of the fanfic necks and fucking Wattpads fucking clicking and clacking away who are fans of this kind of interesting theory to say that possibly Hunter B-15 had a past life before she became a variant who's with Loki, and then her past life was with Christina, a white woman, and it's just raggedy, and then they connect the Lovecraft Country series. I know my head is weird, and I know it's kind of hard to understand me with this recording, but my mind is spinning like 1,000 miles a minute with the fuckery that would probably pop out on AO fucking 3. I'm just gonna put it out there with how they're gonna try to connect this to that. But I mean, hell, shoot for the stars. I'm not a crossover writer, and I'm not a fan of crossover writings personally, but you know what? Shoot your shot. Reach for the stars, children. Reach for the stars. But yeah, this episode, like I said, it was cool, but it was kind of bunk. I mean, it was actiony, and you know, their little prison break was cute and all, but it wasn't like it wasn't nothing that I thought would be like tremendous personally. But still, their little prison break was cute and shit. Now I will say that the fluidity between the action scenes was it was lagging to me. The fluidity between the action scenes were kind of lagging to me. And no, not Wummi's part. I exclude Wummi totally out the situation because Wummi doesn't do her own stunts, and this is the first time she's done her own stunts. So it is what it is. Even though I will not respect them niggas for knocking her ass out that easily. She is a black woman. If anybody can take a punch, it's us. So I mean, I guess. So at the end of the day, I enjoyed it. I totally enjoyed the show. Like I said, it was a little bit dry on some areas, but I mean, the shockers of killing Mobius and male Loki kind of settled in with me a little bit more. But that's kind of all I have to say. I know it's kind of short for episode 4, and I was kind of short because there was more action sequence more than anything. You know, the whole Loki falling in love thing, I was like, oh child, like, I swear to God, you know, you like a lesbian, you just want to U-Haul it all of a sudden. You just met this girl literally 2 episodes ago, but I guess that seems like forever when you're traveling against different timelines. And, you know, shout out to my ladies, my lesbian ladies. Call me at 555-212. I'm just kidding around. But, you know, yeah, it was interesting. It was interesting. But let's see what our God of Mischief does next and how he'll do it. I mean, let's just see. Let's just see. But on that note, I want to take maybe the next 4 minutes to discuss with you guys some upcoming projects that I'm getting ready to do. You know, some little stuff I'm getting ready to do. Mind you, I have been a little bit slow because I am waiting on some results a little bit for my werewolf lesbian novel book. You guys should go check it out when it comes out. Wolves of Winter. Check me out. It's everything. I will say it like this. It has your romance. It has your LBGT main characters. Interracial relationships, y'all. I trust and believe. You know, you knew a sister wasn't going to do us dirty, okay? I was going to do all of us dirty. You know, if you want a good story that doesn't have all the cluttered crap or the U-Haul intentions or pretty much something that isn't like a wet rag or a wet dish rag, check out my story. Like, just check out my book. You know, when it comes out, I will let everybody know exclusively when it comes out. And yeah, like, we'll just be doing that. Like I said, I still will be showing Loki, of course, the recaps from the episodes and things like that. I'll be doing it, of course, until the show actually ends and everything. So, you know, join the Discord if you can. If not, then hell, we can keep it small too. Ain't no skin off my damn bones. But yeah, so my next video projects I want to talk to you about. I know I keep talking about video projects, and a bitch never fucking delivers, okay? I never fucking deliver because I'm always working and time slips away, and sometimes I don't even have time to finish shows, okay? So, but I did start reading these books, and it's 22 of these motherfuckers, so it might take me a while for each book. It's 22 of these motherfucking books, and I blame TikTok personally. I fucking blame TikTok. I really do. I really blame TikTok for this. But I will be doing a scathing and fucking funny or a fucking trash review of Ice Planet Barbarians from Ruby Dix. And no, and not Ruby Dix, Ruby Dixon. Well, with the amount of dicks that's in there, excuse my goddamn fucking vocabulary for it, okay? I'm not here to get demonetized or anything like that, because ain't nobody pulling in no money to my black ass, no way. So, I'm just going to say it like this. I will be doing well, I'm not reading them to you guys, because, I mean, come on. I'm not reading them to you guys. But so far, I've gotten through the first 2 books, and I'm almost due with the 3rd book, finished with the 3rd book, and child, the fuckery on this shit, it's like Avatar, and I'm not talking about Avatar Aang, The Last Airbender, it's like Avatar had a baby with a vibrator, or a sex vibrator, or something. This is some rat, and then they made love to a tree, and then like 9 months later, these big blue gargantuan looking motherfuckers came out It's a lie. It's Ice Planet Barbarians. I don't. Child, woo. I went into a psychosis reading it. But I will be doing a review of each and every single book. So check out the Ice Planet Barbarian series coming up soon, because I feel bad for straight women at this damn point. I'm really starting to feel bad for y'all now. But thank you guys. Shout out to Carrie. Like I said, check out Yashu's Playground. Check out her book, The Red Door. Like I said, comment, like, subscribe, everybody. Thank you so much for these reviews. It's going so well, and I will see you guys all later, hopefully, if I survive these books. Thanks. Bye.